Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tim Trials Egg Cup. It's week 7, and we've got Mirror's Egg for you today. A well-known map, and joining me, well, the Scots have been relegated. Let's just get that out front. And joining me is Adam Arch Rhythm. How you doing, mate?
I'm all right. Unfortunately, the Welsh have also just been knocked out too. So at least in terms of football. So
in terms of football, but the talent remains. You are here, the man behind the men. So yeah, we've got a lot of runs tonight, don't we?
yes.
I've so been reliably informed.
Yeah.
And we're going to start off with the OG,
Yep.
with the Diabotical
With the real
runs,
pro
aren't
mode.
we?
Yeah. Or as some
Right.
people call it, the real slow mode.
The real slow mode. Count us in, mate. Where are we going to start? Who are we going to start with?
So, like you said, we had a bit of a slow week last week, with only 4 Diabotical runs. Well, add 10 to that, because this week we've got 14.
Yay!
And up first we have a mysterious figure, somebody we may not have ever seen before, who is titled simply the Anonymous Plasma God.
Adam, you build up player 14, 14th position like they were first place.
Yep.
That is a HUD.
That is a HUD. I wonder if it's if it's helping, getting that Seagaz tech into Diabotical.
Yeah, it's a little pseudo Seagaz.
Ooh, what's this then?
Yeah, I mean, he did it.
It's a run.
He got to the end.
Some people in the chat might have figured out the mystery, but I'm sure that we'll I'm sure all will become clear a little bit later on.
Yeah.
This next one, I'm going to build it up again. In 13th place, we've got Angry Tetris. I don't currently have the tech. I would have had to have set it up for you to be able to hear the video. So just take my word for it that the stuff that's going to come up on the screen, it looks a bit weird, and it is weird. But it makes sense if you can hear it, and when the runs get uploaded to the website, I suggest you all check it. But yeah, I wasn't too sure about this one. But anyway, yeah. So in 13th place, we've got Angry Tetris. Oh, wrong way.
I don't know what I'm seeing here.
Nor me.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I did just mention that I don't have the sound on for the videos, so you're gonna have to just you're just gonna have to go and watch it back at some point.
It will make sense, I presume.
Well, it didn't make sense, but yeah, it didn't make sense to me when I watched it. But there we go. Anyway, hopefully we're back to normality in the next run.
Moving swiftly on. These jokers, mate. These jokers at the bottom of the pack. They got playing around.
Yep, for sure.
Want some serious runs here? Come on.
Yeah. In 12th place, we have Jaguar. Well, I think we'll take a couple of tries to get going. Yep.
Techno muffins, as if that is your patter. Right, this is looking it's looking solid. Nice use of the old curved areas, and a nice dash there to redirect for the finish. Good job, mate.
There we go. 33.0 for Jaguar there.
Nice. What's next? 11th.
In 11th place, a name we've become quite familiar with since the first week, we have Sickly.
I ate a rather large lunch and I'm feeling a little sickly myself.
Yeah, you gotta let your food go down.
Well, I don't tend to regurgitate any of my meals, so alright, that was good. Got a nice full second improvement there.
Big jump.
Didn't know Diabotical had VQ3 physics. How is that possible? Play any mode apart from race, time trials, and you will be in VQ3 mode.
But I think it's more common that that people didn't realize that there was a CPM mode rather than the other way around.
True. But we don't discriminate here, do we? We've got all three flavors. Diabotical. We'll be doing vintage after this, and then we'll be going into the race at the end. You don't play that dead game, only Alive Quick live. Okay. Well, we're so pleased to have you here, Zonderino. It's right. Who's it? Let's get into the top 10. Let's see who's breaking OG physics barriers.
I have I have another run that I need to sort of play up again. Not for any like meme reason, but I was told to check it out before showing it because something went wrong with the recording. It didn't really affect the run at all, but it made the game look much cooler than it does. So in 10th place we have Cause. Got a nice blue heat sword rather than the normal orange.
Yeah, and the it looks like there's a sunset filter or something, you know, that lack of blue light on the map as well.
Yeah. Apparently it was just the AMD recording software like messing up or something, but yeah.
Actually, I think it looks quite nice, like warm and inviting.
Yeah. Also, just to look at the start again, I feel like the sword looks like something out of Borderlands. I really like it. Yeah. Also some a new route that we haven't seen there, some secret tech going that way. I think we might see more of this direction in
I like
the vintage runs.
I like that, you know, use of the dash to change direction. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had some of these weapon skins and melee skins, but I don't play enough. I'm always playing private duels, so I get no point.
Yeah.
Really point for me.
Need to get on the AFK servers.
That was a very solid run with a 28.6.
Yep, so another big jump from 31.9.
Top 10 for our man Cos.
Yeah.
All right, who we got in 9th?
In 9th place, another familiar name, we have That Snuffy.
Just AFK grind. I don't know that trick, so someone will have to teach me the ways. I'm not an exploitative person by nature. Snuffy choosing to go the more traditional outside route there, but this is looking very fast. Nice use of half beat as well. Nice line there. It's just bonking a little bit and having to readjust. And who doesn't like a frying pan melee?
Yep. As a TF2 player, I definitely do like it.
Proper comedy stuff. All right, Who's next? Who we got in eighth?
Alright, people have been speculating where he's going to end up, and it is our man Raven in 8th place. Last night I was actually I was having some trouble with the game, and me and Raven ended up staying up until about 4 o'clock in the morning my time to try and solve it. So
Oh, really?
big thanks to Raven. Unfortunately we couldn't solve it, but it's one of those things.
No. Well, that was nice. It was he landed pretty deep into that last corner, and it served him quite well, I think. Yeah, very solid run. Date night with Raven.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, very good run. Nice one, Raven. He's probably sleeping, I guess, because he stayed up till 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, are we into 7th place?
We are in 7th place, yeah. And in 7th we have Narcos.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw Narcos on a server playing this, and I joined him, attempting to put a time in, and I just swiftly gave up because I was like, no, I don't want to do this. His dedication far greater than my own. Oh, and we've got the first one to traverse the gap. Nice. Very nice. Be seeing a bit more of that, I imagine.
Hope so.
What was the time on that one? Didn't quite catch it.
That was 27.7, so a slight improvement from Raven's 27.9.
Nice. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. Who we got next?
In 6th place, we have Panda.
Oh, that was a fast corner. Nice little snap there to get the button, and another one crossing the gap, traversing the chasm at the end of Mirror's Egg. Lovely. What was that, 6th?
That was 6th place, yeah.
And we had, what was the time? I keep forgetting to look at the times.
Yeah, that's okay. 26.283. So a nice big jump from 27.7.
Yeah, nice. Almost a second.
Okay.
Well done to Panda.
In 5th place, we have a familiar looking face. We have Halvor GB. This all seems
Hang on a minute.
yeah.
Surely there's a rule against this.
Well, I don't know. He just has the same HUD as Anonymous Plasma God, I suppose.
Yeah, the Seagaz is a bit off.
Yeah, true.
He's in the dead zone. Yeah, well, we've all got people crossing the gap, like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Now, I do believe Al told me what the quote says, and it wasn't something that Alan had actually said, apparently, but I cannot remember what it is. I'm sure somebody in the chat can tell me.
Yeah, as long as it isn't deeply offensive, I'm sure.
I don't think it was. I don't think I would have shown it if it was, and I wouldn't have.
Okay.
I wouldn't expect Halvor to put something offensive on my stream. Well,
it starts with YA, so young adult, and that's all I've got, really.
Yeah. Or yellow armor.
Or yellow armor, indeed.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but thankfully I haven't shown leaked anything.
All right, are we into top 5 now?
That was 5th.
That was 5th.
Yeah.
I can't count. My brain's fried. Let's go. Let's go to 4th. Let's see who's.
So in 4th place, Oh, actually, I do want to point out how close that was between Panda and Halvor. We had 26.283 for Panda and 26.268 for Halvor.
Okay, so
So,
2/10.
yeah, I'm sorry, Panda.
Oh
But
no.
anyway, we can see how much this next gamer has improved on that run. We have in 4th place Yogurt.
We've got pro level FOV over here. This looks very solid. Nice corner. Decent speed through here. Not the fastest we've seen.
Nice direct line through here.
Yeah, but very direct line. Crosses that gap at almost a complete diagonal, making it extremely difficult for him, but also fast. Good job to Yogurt.
Yes, still seeing the Diabotical guys going on this route rather than Koz's route.
Yeah. But we appreciate variety, don't we, Adam?
Yeah, for sure. Yogurt says bad bonk in the chat.
Bad bonk. Sorry to hear it, mate. You can get pills for that.
I'd hope so. Anyway, 3rd place. Are you ready for the top 3 gamers?
Yeah, let's who's got the bronze this evening?
In the bronze, we have Disguised.
Or very early use of half beat. Very consistent use of half beat. Very fast
late
through
button
here.
there.
Ooh, but that cost him. Shame. It could have been an incredible run. It could have possibly been a winning run. So yeah, let down a little bit there by that late button fire. Let's just see it one more time. Great strafing though. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. But walks away with the bronze. Not too shabby.
Very good time.
All right.
Didn't have more time left to do a better one. Ah, unlucky.
Who's got the silver? He's got the silver.
In silver, it's somebody who's I believe I can just double check because I do have the have some of the previous results. Yeah, we've got somebody who's getting quite accustomed to coming second, unfortunately. Although has picked up a good few firsts as well. We have Tofu.
Hey. Is that all we've got? The 2 players named after foodstuffs? Oh no. Well, we've got Yogurt. We've got Tofu, of course. We've got Double Burger, who is a Diabotical player, but I haven't seen enter any time trials. What other food stuff nicknames do we have? 25 flat, pretty damn sweet. Nice time. Yep. Yeah, it wasn't as fast as the previous run. No, actually, he did bonk a little bit there and slowed him down. And that change of redirection also slowed him down a little bit. But it was a very, very, very solid run. Really nice.
All right. I always forget to ask people to get their predictions in for first place until it's too late, and it's just awkward to wait for some predictions to come in. But if there are any people getting quickly in, we can see if they're right. In first place, we do indeed have mystically.
Hey. Night's been a bit quiet recently. It's been a bit busy as far as I'm aware. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of him. Quite liking this. Well, I am colorblind, but it looks like a shade of orange for the speed.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting line through that last section of the corridor there. Yeah, interesting. 24.677. I want to see that again. I'm just trying to deconstruct it a little bit, understand why it was. Well, I guess it was 0.6 faster than Tofu.
Or 0.4.
0.4, sorry. Yeah, so it got almost 1300 at that point.
Mm-hmm.
A really nice redirection there, really nice use of the dash at that last button. I think that really helped him cut that corner really short.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice run. Well, congrats to Mystically for the gold this evening in Diabotical Physics.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey Knight, how you doing? Good to have you here. Yeah, nice spacing at the end as well. Well played. Got a little leaderboard to show people.
And here it comes.
These transitions. Love them. Solid. Good 10 seconds, pretty much, between 14th and 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty impressive. Nice. Lots of names we recognise there. Good job to everyone.
And one we don't.
True. All right, we're moving on. It's time for Vintage.
Indeed. Shoutouts to Hyper in the chat, the architect of the map.
Hey, buddy.
Also want to mention Knight saying nice to see us back on Saturdays. If you guys didn't see in the Discord, if you haven't joined the Discord, I'm sure there's a command for it, but you can do !egg cup to get the link to the diabotical-racing.com website. We are gearing up for a new season of the Tim Trials League, and that this next week will be the last for Egg Cup, while we take a little bit of a break just to get all the maps ready, and also to give us a break, because we've been doing this every week for a long time now. I mean, this is
week in, week out. Yeah,
7 weeks of Egg Cup, and also we had 8 weeks of Tim Trials, and how many weeks of defrag as well, and all that. So
well, we did back-to-back seasons of the league as well, didn't we?
Yeah. I think what we've been talking about doing is, because we were calling them by months, I think what we're probably going to do is call that season 1 and then this season 2 that's like coming up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
That sounds good.
So yeah, that will again be on Saturdays. So yeah, check out the Discord if you're interested in that. And if you're interested, yeah, me too. And if you're interested in vintage, we have 12 vintage runs. So it's not very often that we end up with less vintage runs than Diabotical. I think they go even quite regularly, but yeah, we have 12 whole vintage runs.
Overall, it's proved quite a popular map this week, so
yeah, for sure.
Good to see.
I think it's our second most submissions in a week. As in an individual map, because obviously we've had a week with 2 maps, but yeah.
Last week was a bit sparse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it just depends on the map. So right, let's dig in. Let's get into 12th place for Vintage.
So in 12th,
I just need to say vintage. Why do I keep saying Vintage? It's annoying me. I apologize if it's annoying anyone else.
Wow. In 12th place for Vintage, we have a new name, I believe, to the Egg Cup, but has been hanging around. We have TM.
Let the pre-runs begin.
Yep.
pre-runs from the very first
Mm-hmm.
can only get worse.
Somebody in the chat on screen is pointing out how you can pre-run on this map.
Lovely 22.6. Seemed pretty solid to me. Oh, and a
Yeah.
little void cannon alt fire.
Yeah.
Celebration. See, I'm doing it. Celebration. What the fuck?
It's almost like fireworks.
Did I wake up French or something? What's going on? I work with a lot of French people at work, so maybe I picked it up. All right, let's go. Let's move on to 11th.
Okay, 11th place. Yep, shout out to Angry Tetris for just standing there, and shout out to Angry Tetris for coming 11th. Fireworks would be dope. I have thought about how, how in... have you watched much Rocket League?
No.
In Rocket League, like, when you score, there's, like, a big celebration, but you can also customize it. Like, there's, like, basically, cosmetics for the celebration. It would be pretty cool if you could get one of them for when you finish a run in time trials.
That'd be interesting. Solid 22.4. Was it 0.2 faster?
Yeah, 22.6 for TM and 22.4 for Angry Tetris.
Angry Tetris was submitted a Diabotical as well. Hey,
Yep.
Crazy Al, are you like thigh deep in muddy terrain or something? He is camping at the moment. Yeah, we didn't mention, but I think we've probably got a few triple threats, right? All three disciplines. I would hope.
I think we'll have to
We'll
see.
review that. We'll review that at the end.
And Angry Tetris shouting out TM for just standing there. I wonder if they might have been taking it in turns, doing a bit of a relay so that they don't interfere with each other's runs, which is a factor in this.
You have to sign as witness. I witnessed run by Angry Tetris on that date.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who we got next.
In 10th place, you did mention how if we're going to have many recurring names, and we at least have one here. We have Jaguar.
Chilling on the beach. Well, that's a good choice, mate. Good drainage, sand.
Oh yeah, Jaguar taking a couple of runs to get going.
I have to say that's one of the things I hate about pre-runs. It's just like so many resets just to get a good start.
It's not like a good old circle jump where you know if it's going right.
Yeah. Nice. Strong wiggles. A solid finish. Another 0.2. Shaved. 22.2.
Do you reckon this next run's gonna break the 21 barrier?
I don't know. It depends on how elaborate the pre-run is, I imagine.
Well, I suppose we'll see. Another reoccurring name. We have once again Cause with, I think, a more normal-looking video.
Oh yeah.
This is what it should have looked like.
Strong start. Nice traversal of the gaps. Oh, and we've got the left side route as well.
Mm-hmm. You might have noticed on that left side route there's a little bit of a ramp there, which might be able to help some of the high-level vintage runners. But didn't give us much time to look at the time there, but that was 21.9, so we do have a 21 finally.
Lovely. Did we see anyone use VC secondary to open a door? Not yet.
I imagine that would be harder than just shoot it with the primary.
Well, how fast does the orb travel? I'm not sure. At that point, you're traveling 1100, 1200.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the alt fire actually moves that fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
travels
it's
at
slow.
750. Ooh.
All right. Top 10? Well, we're into top 10 already.
Yep, that
Where
was
are we at now?
9th.
Lovely.
So now we're in 8th. And once again, we have our man, our bird, Raven.
I want to know what mouse mats these pre-runners are using because they're much bigger than mine. This is very solid. Good speed through here. Yeah, overall very solid run, and nice to see another sub. Well, obviously we're going to see another sub 22, but yeah, solid.
Yep. Steady improvement. I'm sure we'll see it continue with our 7th run. Once again coming 7th. I actually only now noticed that. He also came 7th in Diabotical. We have Narcos.
Oh. Strong wiggles at the start. Oh, and another left side route. And the ramp. Was contact made? I couldn't quite tell.
Not sure. There's, we haven't seen any scrolling yet. I wonder if we will in a bit.
But this is very good speed through towards the end, over 1300. I think we haven't seen anyone go quite that fast up to now. Very nice run. Good job, Narcos. But it gets better, I hear.
For sure. Yeah, looks like he did just about hit the...
Didn't see much of a jump in speed. But yeah, very strong finish. All right, who we got next?
But once again, I think there might be a bit of a glitch in the matrix here. In 6th place, also coming 6th place in Diabotical Physics. I wonder if they've colluded here. We have Panda.
Proving popular. Oh, nice ramp boost there. Almost 100 GPS. Doesn't quite have the speed that Narcos had at this point. There's some void cannon celebrations at the end. Yeah, very solid indeed. Strong ramp boost. Helping out significantly. Let's move on. Who we got next?
In 5th place, a well-known name within the Wiggle community, but perhaps not for coming this high up, but definitely a very good showing. We have... Double check that I've got the video in. Yep, I do. We have Kraxel. Who, of course, is going to make as much use of the pre-run as he can.
Well, I mean, it all counts, given that Vintage is so momentum-based. The faster you start, the faster you finish.
And there was a scroll there.
Lovely. That's almost a 200 UPS boost there. Ooh, and almost hitting 1400 at the end. Tasty. I like it.
See how much UPS he has when he actually starts the map. 700.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Let's see. So he's going to hit this ramp at... Wow. Yeah. 1050 and goes up to...
And it just keeps going up. He doesn't lose it.
Yeah.
He does indeed scroll there, but you know, it's anything goes. It's all, well, not anything, but it's allowed.
Yeah.
But you know, do have the possibility that we might pointed out.
All right, who's next?
In 4th place, we have Edward G. $780 UPS off the start there.
Very strong start. Doing 100 more UPS at the same point in the map. 1100 to 1300. It's quick.
Yeah, that was like a pixel on that ramp, I think. If it wasn't for the fact that his UPS went up so high, I would have said he'd missed the ramp completely.
Very nice, Edward. Very strong run. Slightly more acceptable FOV as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will be commenting on it every time, Craxel. So. Still 4th place, yes. Means we're gonna see some shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go into bronze.
All right, 3rd place. In bronze, we have, once again, that Snuffy. With his pan.
No shame. Look at that. Very similar run so far. I'm wondering whether there's going to be a big difference in the final time. I don't imagine so. I think they're probably going to be extremely close. 19.097.
That's quite a sizable jump, I think, from
Really?
19.429. I mean, at this level.
Yeah, it seemed pretty much identical. It's hard to see where that 400 milliseconds came from. All right, let's. They can only get faster, so let's see who's got the silver.
In silver, I alluded to it earlier, and he's literally just come into the chat. Once again in 2nd place, like he was in the Diabotical, we have Crunchy Tofu.
I like the change of direction there in the pre-run. Means he doesn't run out of mouse map. A little bit faster at the same point in the map. Strong ramp, not the strongest we've seen. Good speed through here.
Not quite hitting 1500.
Wow, that is so close. That's 2/300ths of a second difference between.
Yeah. That's Snuffy with 19.097 and Tofu with 19.062. I'm very sorry, Snuffy.
Damn. No scroll.
Ooh. Well, it's been shown that that scroll does give quite a significant jump. So I'm.
We've got an honest run in 2nd place.
Yeah, I'm afraid that might be the difference between 1st and 2nd. Not even a delayed jump, just straight up auto jumping. What a Chad.
All right, I want to see. It's got to be a sub 19. It's got to be an 18, surely, in 1st place.
Yeah, it would be quite a thing if it wasn't, right? I don't think anybody is really surprised by who's in 1st place here. We do indeed have brain fluid.
Yeah, let's see what the pre-run on this is. Look at the starting position. Oof. Yeah, wow, 800 start.
Our friendly pre-run technician.
Yeah, this is big speed. Oh,
1400 already.
God damn.
Yep.
Doing easily 100 UPS faster than anyone over the finish line.
Yeah.
God damn.
And that is quite a significant jump from 19.0 to 18.3.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, but even before the ramp jump, it's still possibly the strongest run we've seen.
Yeah, there is a chance that maybe had Tofu scrolled at the ramp that it would have been closer, but from the look of this run, it may not have been the difference after all.
Raven, please kill scroll jump. I'm just asking, please. I know some people will be upset, but I'm begging you, man.
There's been healthier things removed from the game because they caused problems. Jimmy too.
True. But Raven knows Wagwan in time trials, so I don't know. See what you can do. See what you can do.
Yeah.
Well, congrats to Brain Fluid. Very, very nice run. Big jump as well. Yeah, nice to see 12 entries. Pretty close. I mean, they're all within like about 4 seconds of each other, so very tight leaderboard.
For sure.
But things are gonna get a bit faster, a bit crazier.
Yeah.
Because we're moving into race.
Which I think when you take a look at the starting area, it wouldn't surprise you to hear that this is quite a race suited map. I think the map does a really good job at catering for all three, but yeah, I think this is where it starts getting serious.
Yeah, I've only really played this in race, and it's an enjoyable map in race. But we're definitely not going to see the last of the scroll exploit, I'm sure.
All right.
So let's see. Where are we starting? How many entries?
In 16th place, which is a whole lot of runs, we have Laggy Luke.
Yeah, this whole top route open now that we're in race mode. Not quite hitting the ramp there, unfortunate. Solid attempt.
Very close to Brain's vintage time there, with Brain with 18.332 and Luke with 18.352. So
just to show that it is indeed apples and oranges when it comes to the physics.
Or at least in terms of the routes.
True. Right, who we got in 15th?
In 15th place, once again, always showing up, it's Raven. The spacing here isn't easy, and it's really the make or break for a race run, I think.
I just want to say a quick hello to Quick in the chat. I gave the walk up my all this week, mate. I can't do any more.
Oh, will we find out the results during this stream? I can't remember what time.
I think it's going to be 8:30 UK time. It'll be. So we might just miss it. But we'll see them all on Tuesday. So
yeah, for sure.
Let's watch that run once more so that I'm not talking absolute bollocks over it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't quite get the ramp. That's going to be the difference between some of these top runs. Or at least in the top 10. I don't imagine anyone outside of the top 10, anyone within the top 10 is going to be missing that ramp. Seems pretty crucial to a strong time.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Solid run nonetheless. Taking the outside route. Okay. Who's next?
In 14th place, Not showing quite as well as he did in Vintage, but still a respectable run, I'm sure. We have Crexel.
Nice to see a race run from Craxel, and we have the ramp, and just the difference it makes.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal. Oh, I like the top route. I
Yeah.
like the top route. Very nice. Don't play that one again. I don't want to see that FOV. We're the Craxel. That's it. That's your punishment, mate. You only get it played once.
Yeah.
Uh, who's next? I'm not even joking. Who's next?
Yeah, in 13th place, we have Cos once again.
But good run. Very nice. Yeah, strong ram jump and taking the inside route over the gap.
Mm.
Nice strong run from Cos.
Yep. Slight improvement from Craxel 17.5 to 17.382.
Just over a tenth.
Now, the eagle-eyed among you might have seen Cos and Delios, keep up with each other right there, and Cos quite, did manage to finish the run there. It didn't seem like Delios did. But we do indeed, in 12th place, see Delios once again. So let's see how see if he could make much of an advantage over Cos.
Always nice to see a Delios run. And of course, he is potentially the world's fastest flower delivery salesman. Nice, very, very solid.
The answer is no. They had the exact same time. 17.382.
What a joke. Unbelievable. So it's a joint, what place? Joint 10th?
I suppose 12th, yeah.
12th.
Now, they're on the same server, so I have no idea if they knew that they had the same time. Doesn't look like they have the same time at this point while it was recorded. But I don't think we've seen this before in the Egg Cup. We've seen it in the Tim Trials League, but...
yes, we have. But yeah, very nice. Very nice to see. So we'll be jumping into 10th place next, I guess.
Well, next is 11th. We have...
Okay.
And, yep, Delios did indeed, by the looks of things. Or at least in terms of while on that server. Make the run first. Maybe the server would reset or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. So let's see if there's much of a difference between those two runs. And our 11th place gamer, once again, we have Sickly.
Oh. Nice ramp. I'm glad the hitbox on those buttons are a little forgiving, because if it was just a round bit, it would be such a pain.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff. What was that time? Didn't quite catch it.
That was 17.291. So a slight improvement from Cos's 17.382.
Nice. All right, let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
What we got next?
So we have in chat Jaguar speculating that he's in top 10. But he's actually done better than that. In 10th place, we have That Snuffy.
Looks like a nice solid start. 1200 before he hits the ramp. Nice and fast. Losing a tiny bit of speed, but crossing the 1500 mark over the finish line. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Not opting for the top route at the end.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how those routes develop over time, whether or not the extra air time over the top route, is going to be preferred or not. The bottom route is a bit more wiggly. You do have to just kind of avoid the walls a little bit more, so it's perhaps not as direct, but I imagine they'd be reasonably equal in terms of time.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see.
Yeah.
I need this pan, as do I. I want the frying pan. I want to be dueling and like frying pan hitting people out of TPs and stuff. That's what I want. All right, let's see who we got next.
All right. Coming in top 9, it is indeed Jaguar.
Well done.
Or as both Al and Joel call them, Jaguar skills.
A little bit faster at this stage. Yeah, I mean, it seems like gaining speed in that last part of the run is pretty tricky whilst whilst avoiding those walls. So, maybe a top route would allow a little bit more acceleration through the air.
Mm-hmm. I'd imagine it's quite like specific spacing to get onto those planters because they're not particularly tall, like multi jumps or whatever, triple, quadruple jumps they are.
Yeah,
so,
we'll see how the spacing evolves as the runs get quicker. So, on that note, let's see who's next.
In 8th place, making a hat trick of submissions, like we're used to, we have Narcos.
Yep, well done for all 3. Oh, nice ramp, over 1400 off the ramp. Over 1500 out of the last door, and we've got a top route, solid acceleration, and that's what we were talking about, just being able to get a really nice strafe angle all through the air at the end there, just allowing him to get over 1600 as he crosses the finish line, which is to steal one of Joel's phrases, you love to see it. I think Narcos is handsome and cool.
I don't see why not. Definitely cool. Anyway,
Definitely not handsome.
I haven't.
Handsome.
I am afraid I haven't seen him, but he's definitely got handsome energy.
What does that mean? All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's keep moving.
All right. In 7th place, we have Panda. Shout out to Brain Fluid in chat, coming first in Vintage, managing to make the stream. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to.
Oh, interesting. Landing on that triple jump, not quite as fast as Narcos at that same point. I want to see that one again. I don't quite know. Well, what's the difference in time between Narcos and...
Oh, it's very, very tight. 16.743 for Narcos and 16.731 for Panda.
Because in the second half of this run, I'd say Narcos is pretty much faster throughout.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like the speed or the improvement was gained at the beginning, and particularly the angle at which he hit the triple jump, just taking a slightly tighter line. See how tight this line is here. I think that could be it, literally.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, landing on the step of the multi jump rather than the base of it.
Exactly. Yeah. You see, I kind of do know what I'm talking about. All right, kinda.
As we can take one last look at this. Yeah. I'm sure somebody who, so one of the strafe goblins in the community can tell us why that's quicker, but yeah.
All right. I want to see a faster run.
Okay. Well, I can give one to you. Sixth
Love it.
place, we have Janky Goat Smuggler. The very menacing looking crosshair.
Yeah, that's a strong ramp. Really good management of speed through here. Are we going to see a top route? We are. Very strong. Really nice. 16.6.
Mm-hmm.
Nice jump. That's quite a jump, isn't it? I can't remember the bloody times.
Yeah, so from it's a decent jump, especially at this level, from Panda's 17.631 to Janky's 16.687.
Whoa. Yeah, big jump. All right. Top 5.
Mm-hmm. And in fifth place, we have Brain Fluid.
I need to up your race game, mate.
Mm.
You got vintage sorted, but only 5th place? Come now. This is good, though. This is fast. And
That
another
clip.
top route. Oh, lovely. Very, very, very nice run.
Mm-hmm. I want to see this again for that last room.
Night scroll. Not interpreting the tone of that,
Yeah.
whether it's approving or disapproving or ambivalent.
It's Brain Fluid, so we'd come to expect
Scroll
a
alert.
bit of scroll. But yeah, I just want to once again landing on the stat
We need a
processing.
sound. We need a sound to play every time someone hits the scroll wheel.
Yeah, look
I'm
at this
thinking,
skimmer there.
I don't know if anyone ever played Commandos, that kind of strategy game from the early 2000s, but you kind of infiltrate Nazi Germany and stuff like that. And every time you get caught, they go, alarm, alarm. That's what I want every time someone hits a ramp.
Yeah.
That's
Or
sound.
the Metal Gear Solid alert sound. It's tech. Yep.
It's tech.
I mean, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game, etc.
Or maybe we need like a blue screen of death, or like like a ding.
I thought you were gonna say like your computer blue screens every time you try it.
That would be fun.
Like
That's mate.
every time you
That's
scroll
what
jump, the game uninstalls itself.
Raven, sort it out, mate. That's the tech we want.
Some of us are scroll wheel deficient. My scroll wheel is definitely on its way out. Unfortunately, I definitely struggle.
And people with 6 fingers have a distinct advantage.
What about all the people that don't have scroll wheels? Yeah, there is that one mouse that doesn't have a scroll wheel that's meant to be incredibly light. If GMT is still in the chat, he can inform us on what that's called.
Honestly, back in the late 90s, I was a big fan of 3-button mice.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of 3-button mice. Had no time for scroll wheel, but times change.
Yeah, I think we spoke about this on a previous stream. I do actually have one of those mice lying around somewhere in like a cupboard. But,
I can picture mine. I just can't remember what brand it was. I don't think it was a Logitech. But anyway.
Mine was it's an Acorn mouse for the old the old Risk PCs.
Demo like old game streaming coming. Possibly. I think I'm playing Dishonored right now, which is fun. Which is 9 years old, which I didn't believe, but anyway. 4th? Are we on 4th?
Yes, we are.
Nice.
And once again, a name that we saw in the Diabotical category. We have Disguised.
Nice, very solid run. McHonest playing Dishonest. Yes, believe it or not, that's going to be my new stream title. McHonest face playing Dishonored. Dishonored. But I've been dishonored in the game. I've been dishonored. I'm the honest one. Very solid. Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Shame couldn't quite crack the top 3 though.
Yeah. Steady improvement from Brain Fluids, 16.4 to 16.39.
Oof. Very close. All right. We're in medal territory.
Yeah, top
What do we
3.
got?
Yeah, we've got big names in our top 3, and I think, at least in terms of for race, the highest showing from M16.
Oh, very nice ramp jump there. Tight line. Very tight line. Are we going to get some air? We do indeed.
1600 passing that finish line.
Yeah, slightly faster. 1630. I think we saw 1620 on the previous run. And that's a bit of a jump, isn't it? 16.29?
Yeah, from 16.395.
Yeah, well, a little jump.
Well, at this level, it's tight at the top.
It's tight at the top. That's yeah, I want to see that next to your name as a tagline. Adam, it's tight at the top. Lord. Brilliant. All right, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, and since we're in top 3, we can afford another look. Not using scroll at the ramp and hitting the ramp right at the bottom, which is what you want. You want to spend as much time in the air. So I am informed.
Yes, I mean this was just a really nice run, really tight, very economical.
Definitely sure he can reset if he needs to with his 4 reset binds.
You just I think the ideal would just be to, if you've got a numpad, just bind the whole numpad, and then you just fucking fist it, you know. That would be good.
Yeah, I want to see a challenge run where every button other than WASD is bound to reset. Or a vintage run where W is bound to reset. You can only A and D.
Oh my god. That would be hilarious and extremely frustrating.
Yeah.
Sure. We've got two faster runs than that though, don't we?
Yeah, we've got huge gamers in the top 2. And making a hat trick of second places. Our second place boy, it is once again Crunchy Tofu.
Oh, very nice start. Are we going to see some scroll action? Landing on the first one there didn't look like a scroll wheel one, but I could be mistaken.
Have another look.
I think this one's faster by, well, first we've got that much more economical route landing on the first step. And it does cross the line significantly faster. I'd say 50 or 60 UPS faster than the third. Remind me who was in third place again?
M16.
M16, yes.
So yeah, M16 with a 16.27, sorry, 297, and Tofu with a 16.199.
So, are we going to see a repeat of what we saw in Vintage with an honest second place run and an extremely dishonest first place run?
Maybe.
Could it be? Could it be?
Because we'll have to see.
Almost 1700 at the finish line, so really strong run. Great acceleration through the air at the end there.
And once again, you've got a little bit of time to get in your predictions for first place. Who do you think is in first, actually?
Yeah, let's get some guesses in the chat.
Yeah, but what about you, Chris? What do you think? Who do you reckon might have who's the biggest gamer of them all?
I honestly, I don't know who's playing. Like so many, like if a big name just like decides to play one week, then it could change everything. So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you're right, because we have had like a few people just pop in. Like I think Goblin's popped in for like a week or two. Quasar got in with a time. We even had Donald show up.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's quite this format's quite hard to predict. Like, you know, you both have to predict who's going to show up and then who's gonna win.
Yeah, big gamers just dropping in, stamping their authority for a week, and then just buggering off. You know.
Yeah, well,
Here we go.
I'm surprised not to have seen that nobody has actually guessed it. It is a very big gamer and very dishonest in his playstyle in his own right.
Oh.
But I'm not sure if it'll be in terms of scroll wheel. We have the wind turner himself. It's Elim.
Ooh.
I think we were already seeing the W turns right there. Not scrolling.
Hey.
Scrollers
Wow.
in the mud.
Okay. Hitting that first flower bed.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a really early airtime there.
Yeah, and a sub 16, just barely 15.993.
Very strong run. Didn't
And
quite catch the speed at the finish line there.
Mm-hmm.
Did he cross 1700? Oh, barely. Well, no, he
Mm.
didn't make it. 1690. Almost. Almost.
Now, I
Very
believe
strong.
I read in the Discord during the week that Elim had been planning on tackling this map, but hadn't gotten round to it. So maybe this cup came at exactly the right time for Elim to be able to stamp his authority on it.
Now, I'm just checking the leaderboard to see where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, yeah, Mirror's Egg.
Yeah, it's very new to the leaderboard, so there wouldn't be many runs, and I think it was literally added to the leaderboard like the week we chose it. So it would be unfortunate if you did manage to get a run in before this week, but you had a week to improve your run, I suppose.
I think we got a 16.395 from Disguised.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which looks like the top run at the moment. So nice to see a sub 16. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well played, everyone. I think we've seen some really good runs today.
For sure.
Pushing boundaries. So Adam, am I right in saying this is the last week for a bit, or have we got one more after this?
This current week, so we're in week 8, is our last week.
Week 8 will be the last one.
Yeah, so we'll have one more stream next weekend. And then we will then be taking a couple. We haven't quite confirmed the date yet. There's still some things we need to work out, and some maps need to get finished. But I've seen some of them, and yeah, we've got some bangers coming up this season. I can't wait to show you guys, and I know that I can't wait either.
Lovely. Apologies for not being on top of this, but what's the map? What's week 8?
Week 8 we have 2 maps, and it's a double Piotsky. We've got Pancake Pleasure, which has 2 versions on the content server. There's the original and the re-arted version by KO. You're welcome to run either one that you want to run. And we also have Alan's favorite map, 4 Bites of Toast. No? 3-Headed Monkey. Sorry, we've already done 4 Bites of Toast.
Oh yeah, we've seen Alan absolutely trying to grind.
Yeah, which is it's funny because he'd been grinding it for like 2 weeks. And got some other people in on the act, and then we go and choose it for week 8.
So we should hopefully see some really nice fast runs on on both of those. Both very nice maps. I remember when Pancake Pleasure came out. That is a very, very enjoyable map, and we saw that one evolve over time, and I think it ended in a very good place. So that's probably my favorite out of the 2. But 3-Headed Monkey is also a very nice map. If you like weapons, it's good to see a weapons map in the final week too.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That will be very interesting to see next week.
And once again, in Egg Cup fashion, we are not prepared to show the map just yet. Give me 1 second so I can I can get that ready for you. But yeah.
Right. I just want to kind of see what triple threats we've got. Tofu actually doing fantastically well, getting 2nd place in all 3 disciplines. So big ups to Tofu. We've got Panda getting 7th in race, 6th in vintage, and 6th in Diabotical. We got Jaguar given us all 3 as well. We got Narcos giving us all 3. Who else we got? Might be it. We got Raven in all 3, of course, and Jaguar as well. Lots of people submitting in all 3, so really good job to everyone. Keep it up, guys. Got 2 maps next week, so yeah, you're gonna have to get your wrists massaged and your fingers supple for the action that is about to take place, and we'll be reviewing it around the same time next week. But before, it's not the last you're going to hear from me, at least. Al will be joining us, I imagine, next week. He'll be back from his wet camping trip, and yeah, I like a bit of pancake. So is this the original? This isn't the re-arted?
Yes,
or is
this is the original.
Yeah, I do like the re-arted version as well. So they can submit in either, right? No, there's no structural differences to the map. They're just art changes.
Yep, and the decal is applied to both of them so that we know that your run is within the time period. While I was trying to sort out my problem with the game last night, I was watching Piotrski's stream, trying to get some vanilla runs in on both maps. So that should be fun.
Which way will you go? Oh. Yep, those stairs, my well, along with Quick, my nemesis. It's a very good map. Very good map. Lots of iterations we saw on this, and it's ended up in a really, really nice place. We've got King Bot over here.
Yeah.
Or a knight.
I never remember the name of the different bots, because you've got your egg bots, your trash bots. I don't know what this is, a cone bot maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, conehead bot or something, yeah.
I'm sure the lore masters in chat will be able to tell us. And yes, we do indeed have another map.
Hurry up, Adam, come on, mate, come on.
Yeah, I know.
I'm joking. You can only load a map so fast.
Yeah, it's unfortunate it's not like as easy to load into it, because you don't even, well, yeah, you just do / like dev map or whatever and defrag to get them working. Thankfully, Piotrski names his maps pretty easily, so pretty sensibly.
Yeah, and yeah, Three-Headed Monkey is a nice rocket map. I'm sure now you recognize it. If not by name, then by its features, by its geometry. And then through the TP, then you get your rockets. And then all bets are off, I imagine. We'll see some shit next week for sure. And then you got some options here. You got some options. Go through the little hole, go up the top, go down the bottom. So yeah, I'm hoping to see a little variety next week. That way.
Yeah. The egg bots look very cursed while they're standing on their feet.
He's got no power. He's out of power. And then we've got the 3 little ways in. A nod to the Three-Headed Monkey. Excellent. Okay, well, that's all we have, really, isn't it? Had a lot of runs today. Really good job. Thanks to everyone for submitting. Hope to see the same again next week. We've got 2 maps, so it's probably going to be a bit of a longer stream as well. But before then, I will be back on Tuesday with Adam and maybe someone else to do the Defrag War Cup. We have Into Alex, which is a nice strafe map. Results are going to be in about 10 minutes, so I'll either be elated or disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing those results. I haven't had a chance to submit a time in a couple of weeks because I was on holiday last week. So if I don't see you on Tuesday, then I will see you next Saturday. And yeah, any final words, Adam? Anything you want to say?
No, just shout out to everybody for playing. We weren't sure how popular this kind of format would be. It's not, it's not the easiest to get. It's not the easiest to organize. It's not the easiest to play in because we have to like record, videos rather than just straight up record demos and stuff. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad that it's that people have shown up. And yeah,
Yeah.
GG's to everybody who's run, and looking forward to seeing what everybody can do next week.
Absolutely. So yeah, definitely get your runs in for next week's. It's all the current weeks, I should say. It's the last one before we take a break and go back into some league action with some new maps, and that I'm very much looking forward to. So on that note, have a good one, everyone. See you on Tuesday, hopefully, for the War Cup stream, 7 p.m. UK time. And yeah, have a good evening. Take it
Bye-bye.
easy, guys. See ya.
Сто процентов говорю, я шахтом вас накормлю.